The Thunder just sent a horrifying message to the entirety of the NBA as they just blew the Nuggets out of the water in what felt like a must-win Game 2 scenario after dropping a brutal Game 1 loss that, was a game winner by Aaron Gordon, where the Thunder lost 121-119, where it felt like they led majority of that game. They had a double-digit lead for majority of the time that they were up as well. It felt like a game the Thunder should have won, but yet it just came down to discipline in the final 4 or 5 minutes from that team and coaching staff to now, what a bounce back win that we just witnessed. Like, they broke records. They made NBA history. Players made NBA history. We found some things about players that could potentially win us this series in 5 games. So we're going to break down everything that happened in this game tonight and why the rest of the NBA should be scared of the Oklahoma City Thunder regarding the rest of the NBA playoffs, whether that is the Timberwolves or Warriors next round, or if it's all the way in the finals against an Eastern Conference team, maybe even the Knicks, who have a surprising 2-0 lead against the Boston Celtics. Before we get into all that, though, quick moment to recognize that around 63% of you guys watching these videos are not yet subscribed to the channel. It would mean the world to me if you guys can just hit that subscribe button. It's simple, free, easy to do. It's also a great way to defeat the YouTube algorithm and get this video and other Thunder Digest videos in more people's feeds. So go ahead, beat that algorithm by liking the video and hitting that subscribe button. With that out of the way, let's go ahead, get into talking about this post-game recap. What exactly went down? What happened? All right. First, I want to show some things that we found from StatMuse that they've posted and everything. All right. This right here, Thunder Muse posted highest plus minus in a game in playoff history. All right. See, we have a new number one. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander tonight had a plus 51 plus minus in 3 quarters of play. Only on 13 shots. He only missed 2 shots the entire game. You have LeBron at plus 46, Jimmy at plus 46, Desmond Bane at plus 46. All right, weird one. And then Jalen Williams at plus 44, which happened in Game 1 against the Memphis Grizzlies. So, like, he's, Thunder Muse said it best. Dominant playoff so far for OKC. When you have players constantly doing stuff like this, Shai tonight doing that, if he can do it on a nightly basis now, if he can do that the next game, the Thunder should win. The Thunder should end up winning that game. Another thing that I found interesting, this right here. Most points and a half in playoff history. Another record broken. 2025 OKC, 87 in the first half tonight. All right. And then Cleveland, 86 back in 2016. They ended up winning the championship that year, if you remember. So it's some good company to be a part of right now, breaking records of. So I like the odds of it being Thunder in 5 still. Thunder going off, going on a great run here. I like the odds still of that, okay? They broke records. Shai broke records. The team itself broke records, all right? And they also shut down Nikola Jokic, okay? Let's go ahead and check this out right here. Oh, also, forgot to mention this, all right? Thunder set a team playoff record with 149 points tonight. OKC also set a record of 8 players scoring in double figures. Prior playoff record was 6, so they're breaking their own records. They're breaking NBA records, all right? It's just absurd, but look at what Jokic did tonight, all right? Nikola Jokic was a minus 36 tonight for his plus minus. It's the lowest plus minus of his entire career. You might be thinking, Bryson, like, was this the effect of Lou Dort? Was it the effect of Isaiah Hartenstein, Chet Holmgren? No! This was the Jalen Williams effect. This was the J-Will effect, not J-Dub. J-Will, Mr. Smiley, Arkansas, former Arkansas Razorback, J-Will. He did this to Jokic, all right? He put him in a torture chamber anytime he was guarding him. I don't know what happened. He got some early first quarter minutes there, all right? I'm sure Mark Daigneault wanted to get some, extra rebounding down low, really secure some size, secure some boards, so he put in J-Will. J-Will might get more minutes here in the second round if he continues guarding and playing against Jokic the way he did tonight. He forced Jokic to foul out. He was the main reason Jokic ended up having 6 turnovers and only 6 buckets tonight, all right? Let's go ahead and look at the box stats, all right? Box score stats. Aaron Gordon had a horrible game. It started off really solid for him, and all of a sudden he fell off a hill. He started to look like P.J. Washington a little bit is what I saw from that first game. He had a minus 36 tonight. Michael Porter Jr., he's dealing with a shoulder injury. He's shooting horribly. Nikola Jokic 6 of 16 from the field. He had 8 rebounds, 6 assists, but he also had 6 turnovers. So if you can take away his passing game like we did tonight, keep doing that, you're going to beat them. You're going to beat them. All right. What's next? Jamal Murray, 31 minutes of play, 4 of 9 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3. Solid right there. All right, you take those. Christian Brown, 26 minutes, 1 of 6 from the field. I mean, just looking at all this right here. Their starters are horrible. Christian Brown, minus 40 right there. And you get in some guys that play some, substantial minutes. Peyton Watson, 15, 4 from the field. Russell Westbrook, who's acting as their sixth man, who's turned into a villain in OKC, by the way. I don't know why he's turning into this villain now. Don't know what we did to him to cause this, but he was causing a lot of drama against the Thunder. He went 5-11, 1 of 4 from deep, 8 of 10 at the free throw line. He had 4 turnovers as well. Bad defense, minus 30 plus minus. Just not great whatsoever for him. All right, here's our leading scorer, by the way. Weird thing to look at. Look at their team stats. Main reason that we ended up beating tonight, look at the turnovers, all right? We forced them to turn it over 20 times. You're going to win games when you do that, when you play that good of defense, all right? When you play that good of defense where they only shoot 38% from the field. You're going to win games doing that, and the Thunder proved that tonight. The Thunder proved that. Let's go ahead and look at, what we did on offense as well, because clearly it was a great offensive night. Chet Holmgren didn't take a lot of shots, 3 of 8. We'd like to see him shoot a little bit more. 2 of 3 from deep, 7 of 7 from the free throw line. Had a double-double, 11 rebounds, 2 blocks, 2 steals. Great night from him all around. J-Dub, 6 of 11. He didn't make a single three-pointer. I don't know why. His three-point shot needs to figure it out a little bit. He should have at least made one of them. 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 blocks. Once again, great performance all around from him. Just would like him to shoot the 3-ball a little bit more. All right, a little bit better. That's what I mean. I want to see him shoot the 3-ball a little bit better. Not trying to be super critical, just saying fact. It would just be nice for him to actually start hitting his 3-point shots a little bit. Hartenstein, great game from him. Nothing to complain about. 6 of 7, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Great defense as well. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, we talked about it earlier, all right? Plus 51, highest plus minus in playoff history. 34 points. Did his thing, okay? Dort. Not a great offensive night. 4 of 13, 2 of 9 from deep. He's got to be better offensively. Defensively, wasn't minutes out there. That's why he had a plus 34 because of his defense, not because of his offense. Then off the bench, Jay Will. He only played 12 minutes, but every single time he was on the court guarding Jokic, he was causing him to get in foul trouble, make stupid mistakes there, all right? Playing super physical with him. When you play physical with Jokic, he's going to get frustrated and foul a lot, and Jay Will proved that tonight while he was playing. He played great. I think he should be playing more. I'll go in and see it. Jay Will should be getting more minutes now in this series. Him and Caruso. All right? Caruso only had 10 minutes a night. They should both be getting more minutes. But it was because of a blowout that we probably didn't see him as much. I think next game it's not going to be as much of a blowout. Thunder still won by 20. You see Jay Will with probably 18 minutes. You see Caruso with probably 18, 20 minutes. Probably what's going to happen. Aaron Wiggins played great. He was saving basketball tonight. Isaiah Joe, I don't know if you saw the video I made earlier. He went perfect from 3, 4 of 4. We needed that from him. We need him to be, do this every single time now. That's the thing. All these stats are great. When you look at it, shooting 56% from the field as a team, 44% from 3 as a team, all right? Having 44 rebounds and 31 assists, only 9 turnovers and 12, we had 12 steals right there. We need to do that on a nightly basis. It can't just be a one-time thing. It needs to be a continuous thing. And I guarantee you in 2 games, you're going to see a guy like Joe or, Aaron Wiggins go cold. That's what's going to happen. It feels like a common theme now where it's happening. I don't want it to be, but we see it all the time where a guy like Joe, he'll have this game. He'll do, average, the next game on Friday, and then game 4, just fall off a little bit. That's what I feel like is going to happen now at this point. That's what pretty much happens every single time. So I just hope we can keep it up. All right, it's a great win. I feel great about it. History was made. Shai went off. Jay Will needs to get more minutes now. It also felt like the entire Nuggets team was ganging up on Jay Will. He got taken to the ground like 3 times. Got elbowed in the face twice. One time his nose started bleeding. I don't know why they hate him. What did Jay Will ever do to any of the Nuggets players to get this kind of hate? I don't get it either. But he needs to get a little bit more time. Caruso needs to get a little bit more time. And, they will in close games, I feel like. But it's just such a blowout, it's kind of hard to exactly get a feel and tell for some of this stuff. But that's all I got for this video. Let me know what you guys personally think about that blowout win. That was a feel-good win right there. That's all I got. See you guys in the next video.